Life is not easy. There are many trials and struggles that we go through, no matter where we are, no matter where we're from, who we are. Life is going to be hard. Something that helps many people, including myself, is the belief in a religion, a higher power, some other source that has sent us here to this earth. One particular place that believes in quite a few different religions is Amen. There are multiple types of religions that are practiced there. There was a study done to see, first of all, if religion even helps people to find purpose, to find happiness in life, and secondly, if there are specific religions that bring more happiness than others. For my argument, I am not worried about that. I am wanting to know if religion in itself helps to bring greater happiness. This study helps to support that. Overall, those who are religious tend to be happier than those who are not. Now, there are certain religions that may make it a bit harder to keep that happiness or to remember why someone joined the religion in the first place, or there are many different characteristics and things that help us to decide if it's a religion we want to keep practicing. But overall, those who have that belief in a higher power, have a hope in something more than just this life, tend to be happier. Another study that supports this was done by William Sander, and he found very similar findings. Those who do not have religion tend to be less happy. I have always been religious, and so I don't know what it's like to be on the other side of not having a religious belief, but I have considered not continuing on with my religion, and when I think that way, I lose a lot of hope. I realize that my religion is more than just some belief that I have, but it is and has become who I am. Further along in Sanders' study, he talks about how those who participate in religious activity, not just having those beliefs, but actually doing something with those beliefs, were found to be even happier than those who did not. I have noticed that in my own life. Again, when I am actively seeking out scripture or prayer to the God that I believe in, I feel more purpose and more joy. That doesn't mean my life isn't easy, but I do find more purpose in what I'm doing here, why I'm here in the first place, and where I'm going. And it brings a lot of peace. There was a study that was done right after the 9/11 attacks on the US, and they wanted to see if people believed that religion brought more chaos than peace. And even after that horrific event, more than half of the United States still believed that religion brought more peace than chaos. That's huge. And I think that shows right there what a large and important part religion has in many people's lives. There are religions out there that may teach harmful things to other people, that in whoever practices those religions, in their minds, it's a good thing. But in others' minds, or in the people that it affects negatively, it doesn't bring happiness, obviously. Obviously, the attacks that came from 9/11 did not bring happiness. But for those religions and those spiritual beliefs that do focus on helping the self and all humankind to be happier, tend to make that happen. And I think that's what I'm wanting to focus on today, is that yes, there are many beliefs out there that do not bring happiness, or there are religions out there that expect a lot from people. But if the person who is practicing that religion finds enough reason and enough happiness to back up that belief, then it's worth it, and it brings more joy than sorrow. I am a Latter-day Saint member. I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I have been my whole life. I was baptized when I was 8 years old, and I served a mission for this religion, for this church. I've had my doubts. I've had my struggles. I've wondered if it's worth it to live such a strict and hard in some ways, way of life. But when I look at what my life would be like if I didn't, it's worth it. I've had some of the lowest of lows in my life, and even with that, I was able to stay afloat. There are times in my life when my religion means more than other times, but overall, I'm very grateful for it, and I know that it does give me purpose. Without it, I don't know what I would be doing here. And I think a lot of people believe that way with their religion, with their spiritual beliefs. And overall, I really think that religion helps to bring happiness to people's lives. There are many different types of religion, as I said before, and each one that is truly seeking out to bring happiness to men, women, and children, they make that happen. And I know that, again, in my own life, I have more happiness because of the God that I believe in, because of the principles and the doctrine that I've been taught throughout life. I know that my life is worth more because of that belief.